Now coming to the second one, that is solar cooker. See, what is a solar cooker? It's a device which helps to cook the food using sunlight. It consists of insulated metal or wooden box painted black from inside. You can see the picture diagram, you can clearly understand. See, this is the diagram. Okay, how solar cooker works. I told you, rectangular wooden or metal box. Its inner surface, you can see the small picture here. Okay, inner surface is coated with black color. And this is the cooking pot. The cooking pot with raw food is placed inside the box. Its upper surface is covered with glass cover. See, this is the glass cover. This glass cover prevents heat escaping out. For example, see, you can see this is sunlight. The solar radiations penetrate through the glass sheet, and this glass sheet will not allow the radiations to go out. Okay, so like that it plays an important role. So this box is connected to the plane mirror. So you can see the plane mirror here. This plane mirror is connected to this box with the help of clamp connection, which we can rotate the plane mirror according to the direction of sunlight. Okay, so after this arrangement, we will put this box in the sunlight. So what happens? The solar energy, the radiations penetrate through the glass sheet and enters into the box, or the radiations falls on the plane mirror, reflects back and enters into the box. Here, more amount of the radiations can be trapped inside and the food present in the box can be cooked. That is how the solar cooker works. Is it clear for you? Okay, the same diagram you draw and explain. The procedure you can explain. Now, the other one are solar cells or photovoltaic cells. See, solar cells are also known as photovoltaic cells. What is photo? Light. Voltaic, potential difference. That means here in the presence of light we are producing electricity. Here the solar energy can be converted into electrical energy by using a device that is called solar cell. Is it clear? So that's why solar cells means they are the devices that directly convert incident solar radiation into electric current. I told you these are also known as photovoltaic cell because this solar cell preparation is based on the principle that is photoelectric effect. What you have learned in intermediate photoelectric effect? What is that? When a small amount of energy passes through the semiconducting material, impure semiconducting material are used here to improve the efficiency. When a small amount of energy passes through it, flow of electrons produce current. That is photoelectric effect. Okay, so based on the principle only, these solar cells are prepared. Right? So now what is that I am going to tell? You can see all of you this picture. Okay, so how this solar cell is prepared? They use the impure semiconducting material. You can see here. There are two types of impure semiconducting material. What are they? N-type. N-type silica. Silica is an example. P-type silica. You can see this. So it is in the form of sandwich model. See, two strips like this. One is N-type and one is P-type silica. Like this they will prepare the solar cell. Okay. So N-type consists of more number of electrons. P-type more number of holes. Is it okay? So now what happened? If you put it in the sunlight, when a small amount of energy passes through it, what will happen? Tell me. What you learned in photoelectric effect? Both holes and electrons move in the opposite direction. This flow of electrons here, junction forms in the center. Okay, we call it as junction, PN junction we call in intermediate. How you will explain here? In the junction forms in the center, flow of electrons is itself current, right? If you put a small external circuit, flow of electrons produce current. You can see here, this is current. Okay, this is about solar cell. But from one solar cell, we are able to generate very less current. So what we will do here, if you want to produce more energy, number of solar cells are connected in a serial order. Number of solar cells are connected in a series, okay, in a series or definite pattern to produce more amount of energy. With this more amount of energy, we can use in street lights or school or any other purposes on roads. Okay, that is solar panel. Solar panel means number of solar cells are connected like this. This is one solar cell. Like this, number of solar cells are connected in a series and produce more amount of energy. It is stored in the battery in the form of chemical energy. It is present in the battery in the form of chemical energy. Whenever it is required, the chemical energy can be converted into electrical energy. Is it okay? That is solar panel. This is about solar cell. Solar furnace. Here we can produce 2500 degrees centigrade of temperature. More than 1000, more than 1500 degrees centigrade of temperature can be produced by using solar furnace. So what is it? Now you can see in the picture. So all of you see this picture. Is it visible? Okay, you can see. See, this solar furnace consists of number of heliostats, means turnable mirrors. You can see these are the mirrors. Okay, and also parabolic mirror concentrates, which concentrate the radiation. Parabolic mirror means the shape, curve-like structure you are seeing here. This is parabolic mirror which concentrate the radiations. Okay, this one, this center you are seeing this is called the heat collector, which produce heat. Understood? Okay, this is the setup of solar furnace. So what will happen? See, all of you can see here. These are number of the mirrors. Okay, heliostats. So the radiation, sunlight, the solar energy passes through these mirrors. The solar radiations falls on these mirrors. Okay, this yellow colored one you are seeing, radiations. These radiations passes to the concentrator. That is parabolic mirror. Concentrates. The radiations which came here, they concentrate and all these reflect back and meet at one point. You are seeing here, right? This is called focus. This is heat collector. This is called focus. The parabolic mirror, here it concentrates the radiations and meet at one point. You can see in the diagram very clearly. This is called focus. Here we can generate 2500 degrees centigrade of temperature, which is used in industries. This is one example. Okay? Is it clear for you about solar furnace? Right? See, you can see this picture, all of you here. So, this is the iron ore. So, this is iron ore. Sorry, this is iron ore. See, this is the concentrator. The radiations falls on this concentrate and reflect back. Here, iron ore is heated. The picture shows that the rays focused on the crucible holding the ore. Ore is present in it. The ore is heated due to that very high temperature. It becomes molten and it falls down. Okay, that is poured. It becomes heated, molten, and it fell down. This is mold. Okay, so that is an just example I am showing how this helps in melting of the ore. Understood this picture? Okay. Now you can see this picture, solar desalination. What is solar desalination? What is desalination? The removal of salt from the salt water. Okay, here desalination means it helps to, what it will do? Desalination is a process which helps to remove the salt from the saline water. That's very important, you remember. So how you can remove the salt from the saline water? It plays a vital role in converting the saline water, that means salt water, into clean water, potable water. So how it happens? Let us see in this picture. See this black colored rectangular tank you are seeing. You can see here, it consists of one inlet and one outlet. Through inlet, what they will do? They will send the salt water. You are seeing here blue colored one, this is the salt water. What happens? Same procedure. Above it is provided with a glass sheet. See, actually, in solar desalinization, it consists of large rectangular black colored tank with one inlet and one outlet. Its upper surface is covered with glass sheet. Here in the diagram it is not visible, but its upper surface is covered with a glass sheet. Because same what I told you in solar heating system. The radiations penetrate through the glass sheets you are seeing. It enters into the tank. Okay, what more temperature is produced? Until this glass sheet will not allow the radiations go out. So more energy is produced here. So what will happen to the salt water? We send the salt water through the inlet. So what will happen? It evaporates. So see, you can see very clearly evaporation took place. So evaporation took place and all the vapor is collected on the rooftops. The vapor is collected on the inverted glass sheet or folded glass sheet is arranged here. The vapor is collected there on the folded glass roofs or glass sheet. So this is condensed, this vapor converted into liquid, that is potable water. Condensation converted into liquid. Here desalinization, here by using solar energy, we are not only we are removing the salt as well as we are converting salt water into potable water. Okay, this is about solar desalinization. Is it clear? Okay. Now, thank you very much. In this lesson, I covered renewable energy resources. In this, solar energy, applications of solar energy. Okay, all applications: solar heating system, solar cooker, solar cell, solar furnace, solar desalinization. Okay, so thank you very much.